Well, good morning. My name is William Austin, and this is the Morning Report. Uh, the Morning Report is brought to you by fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. It's disturbing because I've been scrolling, and it's always bad when I scroll. When I scroll through TikTok or scroll through Instagram or scroll through X, or it's just always bad. It's always bad. Um, because I understand it puts you in a foul mood, and all the videos and the memes I see extolling the virtues of Tim Walz and Kamala Harris are disturbing. It shouldn't be because I know these people are out there because I saw the support for Delvaney, whatever his name is, and I see the support for all sorts of madness and horrificness. So it stands to reason that a lot of those folks are really excited about somebody like Kamala Harris, because you know what it touches their weird sort of emotional attachment to foolishness, and I don't know how else to say it. It's foolishness. It's absolute positive foolishness. Let me break it down for you. The woman ran for president. A lot of these people don't even know that she ran for president. People don't even know that she ran for president, and her campaign ended before the first primary. There was such little support from Democrats that her campaign ended before it even started, really. Never got a vote. Never got a vote. Was able to raise a little money and not enough to keep going. She became vice president because Joe Biden said that he would pick a woman as his VP. And really the only woman to pick was somebody who'd ran for president already, was already in the room, because it would have been too much for them to deal with not picking her. And what they were sure of is that because of white people, listen to me carefully, white people, especially white liberals, especially white liberal women, being able to redefine what black is. See, this is the most amazing part of this, that these white liberals, white liberal women, are just redefining what people in my house or people in my neighborhood are going to define as who's black and who's not black. I warned you that this would start with this whole BS about people of color, POC, because what that did was that diminished, watered down, pushed to the side people who were American black people, because it wasn't just, and this is so hard for a lot of people, it wasn't just about black people anymore, or what we consider black people anymore. What people started calling colored, Negro, African Americans. No, this was about everybody else, basically everybody that wasn't white, because now they can manipulate and move people around to their leisure, at their leisure. So Kamala Harris, whose father is Jamaican and mother is Indian, is now African American somehow. And because of people's emotional reaction to Trump and their emotional reaction to Kamala Harris, they just buy it. Nobody is, I mean, I'm not talking about some serious critical thinking. I'm not talking about having to go to the library, to the Hall of Records, for 6 weeks and do a deep dive in a 23andMe sort of way. It isn't. This is simple. Kamala Harris is not black in the same way that I'm black. She's not black in the same way a lot of you are black. And that's just the truth. Now, if you are going to vote for her because she has a vagina, that's a stupid reason. I don't know of any other way to say it. If you are going to vote for Kamala Harris or support Kamala Harris in any way, shape, or form just because she has a vagina, And that's just dumb because you are ignoring all the other stuff. And because the most important thing to you is that she has a vagina. That'd be fine if you were looking for somebody to have a baby for you. And that would be it. And that would be it. That would be the only job other than, I don't know, maybe prostitute, that she would be qualified for simply because she is sporting a vagina. That will be it. Everything else, you'd have to turn the page and look a little deeper in. All of the things that she says that she's going to make better are all things that for the past 4 years, her and Joe Biden have presided over. Are you not? Are people not asking themselves these questions? All the things, all the things, all the things, the border, the economy, the world is on fire. Her and Joe Biden have presided over for the past nearly 4 years. Now it's going to be better. Healthcare, again, all these things are now going to be better. What amazes me is that nobody ever asks, and people don't ask themselves. You hear these things and you go, how? How are they going to be better? Trump just released his 20 points on his website. Cool. At least you can go to it and go, okay, this is what he thinks they can do. All right, cool. Now are they promises? I guess. Can they all be done? Probably not. But it's a plan. It's a plan. How well thought out? I don't know. Up to debate, but it's at least a plan. This is the sad part that we've come to this. Can there be specifics? Not at this point because it takes too long to get there. If you go through the legislative process, not the executive order process, but the legislative process. The devil is always in the details, right? Always, always. But at least it's a plan. If you go to Kamala Harris' website, what you don't see is a plan. You see, send us money, send us money, send us money 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times. And you see all the vibes and all the love, but you don't see a plan. We are not, I've been saying this since 2008. We are not electing a homecoming queen. We are not electing a homecoming king. It is not about how you feel. It is not about relatability. It's not about history. A very important job. A very, very important job. And it's not about how you feel about it. It's about who is going to get the results for the largest number of people. That's it. Who is going to garner results for the largest number of people? Who is going to go set policy or encourage policy that employs the largest number of people? Who is going to set policy or garner policy that make life simpler and less expensive for the largest number of people? Who is going to garner policy that makes life healthier for the largest number of people? Who's going to garner policy that makes life safer for the largest number of people in the country? That's what this is about. And if you can't look to policy, if you can't look to initiatives, if you can't look to someone saying, this is what we plan on doing, this is the direction we're going, if they're just trying to have good vibes and joy and not tell you specifics, they are to be avoided. They're BS artists. That's all there is to it. And although some of you might feel like, oh, that'd have been great, but it's not her. Not with her. She's never had a plan in her life that did any of the things that I just mentioned. Not one ever. Look to it, find it, bring it to me, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. And I'm not, you know what, I avoid all the salacious stuff. You know, people are flawed. I don't care. Just like I don't care about Trump's divorces, I don't care about Kamala Harris, you know, all her peccadillos with Willie Brown, and I don't care. Because I don't even have to go that far. It doesn't have to be that deep. The woman is simply not qualified to be president of the United States. She's not. It was frightening enough, frankly, that she was a heartbeat away. You know, we pray for Joe Biden every day. Wake up, dude. Wake up. Stay awake as much as you can during the day. Do not die and let this woman become president. That can't happen. Now we still have a few months, 70 plus days or something like that. Because this woman is not the one. She's not. And there are other Black people out there on TikTok and on Instagram and on Facebook and on whatever, on X, that are saying so. So I really don't feel like a trailblazer at this point. I really don't feel like I'm the tip of the spear. I am not. But it's important to keep saying, because everybody, all of us out here have an audience. We have a sphere of influence. I don't know how big my sphere is. My sphere might just surround this desk, and that may be the whole thing. It may be. But people watch the videos. I know you do. So I want you to understand how important it is not to back off, not to shy away. It's very important that you not back off and that you not shy away, that you just say it out loud. So if you're at the barbershop, you're sitting in the chair, you know, getting your due. Yeah, doesn't take me long. You know, they're working on the beard and somebody mentions it, you go, nah, yeah. Prove to me, ask the question, prove to me without mentioning Trump that Kamala Harris is a good choice. Prove to me without, because I can do that. I can do that. I can prove to you that Trump's a better choice than Kamala Harris without mentioning Kamala Harris. If you can't do the same thing, then you have to review your views. You have to think it again, think it through again. Mention it at the barbershop. Mention it at the beauty salon. Mention it at the grocery store. Wherever they approach you. Wherever. We're getting down to what my parents used to call the nitty gritty. That's, you know, right at the, you know, the crux of where it's all going to go forward or go bad. And I think it could go really bad. I don't know how good it can get, but I think I know how bad it could get. And we're right there on the precipice. My name is Willie Lawson. This is the Morning Report. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We'll see you when we see you. Peace.